Okay, this is Greg here. Let me see if I can get on Canva. Okay, this is Canva. We're loading it up here on a computer here. I especially use Macintosh. As you can see here, if you have a Google account, it will automatically sign you in. Now, this is the free version. I don't pay for this. And I've created a whole lot of stuff for the district and my personal business in this program. Being that it's free, it has a lot of stuff that you can do with. If you look here, you have whiteboards, Facebook posts, covers, flyers, logos, YouTube banners, thumbnails, videos, an A4, a letterhead, all this stuff that you can do. And what's nice about it is all this stuff is pre-sized for you. All these templates are pre-sized, so you don't have to take a wild guess. Now, if you're going to use this for your newsletters, it's great because you can make all your graphics into this, but you have to download them to your computer because Facebook and, or not Facebook, but Canva and MailChimp are not connected. So you have to get them down to your computer and then upload them to MailChimp. And that's real easy to do, and I'll show you how to do that. But as you can see, my recent designs here, you can see all the stuff that I've done, which is just absolutely crazy. But like I said, I really enjoy using this to put stuff together because it's pretty powerful. Okay? So, let's say you're going to create something that you want to use on the 14M Facebook page, and you want to use it in MailChimp for a newsletter. So the best thing for that would be a Facebook post, because as you can see, 940 by 788 is what the size of a Facebook graphic should be to put onto Facebook. And if a picture is worth 1,000 words, so if you have this, it has a lot bigger impact. So you just simply click this, and basically you're going to come up with this template here. And then if you look down through here, okay, you're going to see all these pre-made backgrounds and things done for you already. All right. Now, here's what you have to realize. Some of these are free. Some of these you have to pay for. Now, like I said, I do all my stuff in free. So how do you tell? All right, do you see over here, and this doesn't get bigger, but do you see here it says Pro? Pro, it's got a crown and it has Pro. This has Pro. This has Pro, that has Pro. Those are the ones you have to pay for, so just stay away from those pieces, okay? But if you wanted something for, to announce that you're going to have a meeting or something like that. All right. So you could just pick one. And basically what I do is I take all the stuff out of it. And I'll show you how to do that. I just like some of the nice backgrounds that they have. So maybe something like this. There's no pro to it. So all we got to do is just click it. And as you can see, it comes over here. Now, some of this stuff, do you see how it has the lines and has Canva written behind it? This is a copyrighted image, okay? So maybe this is what, you would have to pay for this if you want to do that, okay? So all we do is just click it, okay, with the mouse. And then on your keyboard, either hit the backspace key, or you can come up here and hit the trash can, and it's gone. All right. Now, basically, all we're going to do is change this information. This thing here is just a little stupid graphic. I don't like it, so I'm going to get rid of that. Okay. This, I I don't think we really need that, so I'm going to click and get rid of that. Then I'm going to change this. I just double clicked it. That's all I did. I went inside and I double clicked it. All right, and it was like that. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you, or put you are invited. Okay, just like that. All right, and then don't miss this opportunity. I might double click that and add to it to catch a Lions meeting. All right, and then see these things here. These are technically called handles. What I'm touching on here now. All right, see this bar in here, this bar one? If I click and hold down and drag to the right, do you see how it's bringing that over like that? Okay, and then here's a bullet point. Okay, say I want to get rid of these like that. Okay, now if I come back over here to the left, do you see it says text? And the same thing here, you know, see these ones that have a crown? These are ones that you have to, these are designs that you have to pay for. I try to stay away from them. First off is they're kind of hard to read, and you have to make sure that when you do something like this, it's got to be easy enough for people if they have eye problems or, you know, are challenged, you know, like this. This has got glowing around it and everything else. This one even is worse. To me, that's hard to read. So you just kind of want to stay away from that kind of stuff. So basically, I'll just come up here and click subheading here. And do you see how I just put that there? Now, see how it's all blue around here? If I come up here just ever so gently, that will turn into that. See how it turns into that? When it turns into that, I can click and hold down and move it anywhere I want to move it to. So I'll just move it over here. Okay, something like that. And since it's highlighted already, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say 5 o'clock p.m. Bob Evans Restaurant, Uniontown, PA. Okay. Now you say, boy, that's big and it's in the way of everything. So I'm going to highlight this. Then up here is your formatting tools. And see right here it's saying the alignment is centered. So if I just click it, it goes to the left. And then I can take this, decrease it a point size at a time. And I can make that stand out, you know, if I want to, sort of like that. Now, this I can actually bring up if I wanted to. And this I can actually bring up if I wanted to, like that. And then when I click this, I can actually bring this up and see how it's aligning itself there. And then, you know, this here, I can change this just by double clicking it and put for more information, send an email to, and then grab this handle again here, stretch this out, and then go up like this, and there, click that. And then since it's highlighted already, I'll put Lion Greggy at gmail.com. Now, that's kind of plain. But what you can do with this, if you go back over here and you click Uploads, you can actually upload your own graphics to Canva, and it'll stay in your account's library. So down here, I have taken some of these Lions graphics off of the logos and emblems. So if I just click that, all right, and then come down here, I can offset that there if I want. I can make it smaller, move it up like that. Okay. Then if I wanted to, I've got our logo here somewhere right here. And I can take and size that down and center that. See how the crosshairs go across? Sort of like that. Okay. And so here you have a really nice design of what you want to do. So now what you got to do, if this is all you want to do to this, all right, and there are other things you can do. Like if you click elements here, there's like circles and all this stuff, tables and, you know, these kinds of things, these graphics. You just have to watch because some of them you have to pay for. Some of them are free. You just have to figure out which ones are which. Now, for Facebook stuff, everything has to be static. So like this sort of thing here is not going to work, okay? Stuff like this, not going to work because it's moving. It needs to be static. So right here, see how you have Pro? You can't use those unless you've paid for Canva, okay? All right, so, and see here, there was one here, this thing here with the girl doing the thing. But see, now this is video. All right, and then you have audio, but see how they're Pro, okay? So you just kind of watch what you do here. So what you need to do is pull this down to your computer now, all right? So what we do is we come up here and we click Share, and we click Download, all right? Now, PNG is suggested, and that's what I would suggest. If you're going to put this on Facebook or you're going to put it on MailChimp or whatever, I would suggest PNG, because if something happens and it has to be printed, then that's the best way to go about it is through a PNG graphic, I feel. All right, so you would just click Download, and as you can see, it's going across here. It says completed, and the next thing you're going to see here is you're invited. All right, so I'm going to save this. I have a special hard drive that I put stuff in, okay, and I'm going to put it in there. And as you can see, it's down here. Now I'm using Chrome, but it's been downloaded already. So that's just one thing that you can do here. So I'm going to show you, if I go back to home here, I'm going to show you one of the designs that I created, because there are certain things that you can do here. Like say you wanted if you were putting together letters that you wanted to send out and you have your logo, you can create your own letterhead with this. Excuse me. But there are things that I have done. This is a poster, all right, and this was the name of it was Defend Human Rights. I took out all the stuff and I just added, but this was for our oldies dinner dance thing. What I did with this was I then laser printed multiple signs here and took them around and put them up on bulletin boards. But it looks professional. It catches everybody's eye, okay? And when we had our oldies dinner dance, we sold brooms. So basically, what I did was I created another graphic, which isn't in here anymore because I must have deleted it or something. Oh, here it is right here. This was another graphic that I created, and we were selling brooms, okay? What I did was, though, I turned this into a 16 by 20 mounted on foam board poster. And how I did this was, after you click share and you download it, I sent it to Staples, and within a couple days, they had this printed, and it was mounted on foam board that you could put it on an easel. Now, I would suggest if you're going to do something like this, don't do it for just one event. Make sure that you can do it so that it fits multiple events. Like, I didn't put a date on this. I didn't put, that this was for the Shoney's dinner dance, Oldies dinner dance, or anything like that. That way you can take it with you everywhere you want to go. Also, you could, I haven't tried it yet, but I'm sure you could. If you go for one of these longer, like a Facebook cover, if I just click that, see how it's wide? You can probably set something up like this and send it to Staples, and they can do a vinyl banner out of it too. Like, say I just want to click that and I want to change this to whatever I want to do. I can take that out if I just want that font, which that's hard to read. This isn't, but that's kind of hard to read. But you can change this to anything you want. If you have these colors here, you can change the background color, change that color to whatever you want here. So, as you can see, you can do a lot with this. So, but that's basically what I've been doing. Like I said, you can get the free account and just go in and play with it. Design your things and then send it. You have to pull it down to your computer. Like I said, how you do that is you come down here and you hit download, and then it'll come down here. Once you're done with that, then you can go ahead and upload your stuff to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that kind of stuff. And they have the sizes for all of it right here. If I go up here and I say social media, it's going to filter this by social media. So here you have Instagram, Facebook, Instagram stories, WhatsApp status, covers, reels, TikTok, all that kind of stuff. So you can do basically whatever you want to do here and just pick out what you want and then change it. Just make sure you just stay away from the pro ones if you get the free one. Otherwise, it's going to tell you have to pay for that in order to do it. Alrighty, well, that's the end of this video. I'll see you in the next one where we're going to design a newsletter.